Isabel Guzman has screwed up. They were not supposed to close the EIDL program as they did. She is now being kind of reprimanded, and you may be getting that money from your loan that they had just told you will not be getting. So make sure you watch this video all the way to the end, guys, because the information keeps on going and going. And that letter that she just got from Cardin and VanHollen, it can bring funds back immediately into the SBA so that you can get that loan. It ain't over till it's over. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's good to see you today on the Speak and See Show. I ask you to like, subscribe, click that notification button so when I get this information out, you can get that information. And we've got some really different news for you guys out there that are in processing of the EIDL loan program. Are you in? Are you out? I showed the file the other day of who is in and who is out. However, we have just received news that Ben Cardin and Senator VanHollen, Chris VanHollen, of the U.S. Senate Committee of Small Businesses and Entrepreneurship, sent a letter to Guzman saying those in the queue right now, those that are pending processes, get their money to them now. The SBA has made a mistake, people. Once again, I'm telling you, the SBA, according to Senator Ben Cardin, the head of the Senate Entrepreneurship of Committee on Small Businesses and Entrepreneurship, the head, Ben Cardin, said, SBA, Guzman, you made a mistake and you don't have the right to be pulling that money. You ended it too early. There's still funds available for these people. Let's get them funded. Let me go over this with you real quick so that you can have some better news than you've had the last few days as far as your EIDL loans are concerned. Let's take a look. First of all, like, subscribe, click that notification button, and can somebody say, hey, we still won our 10K.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so the first place I'm taking you right here is VanHollen's website, Senator VanHollen for Maryland. He is the other guy next to Ben Cardin. Issued this on his statement May 6th. He says, today, let me go ahead and click on this over here so you see. VanHollen Cardin urged the SBA to process pending EIDL applications using available funds. These are funds that are already existing, still in there, that we've been told are not in there. And I am telling you right now, there are more funds than they are proclaiming that there is for you. And Ben Cardin knows that, and so do VanHollen. And they're kind of upset with Elizabeth Guzman right now on what she's done right now with the SBA, closing the program down while their money is still available for you. So keep in touch here. Stay with me on this. This is good news for those of you who are wondering, am I still going to get it funded? They're telling me it's over. Hold on a second with that, would you? Okay, so I'm going to go over this real quick, and then I will go over the letter that they sent to Isabel Guzman in per se, just straight to her. And this should give you all some hope as far as your EIDL loans are concerned, okay? And we're still going to fight for that $10,000 EIDL grant that was promised us in the CARES Act. I want us to make that perfectly clear for all you small businesses that have not got that $10,000 EIDL grant. We're going to keep fighting for that. Okay, here we go. Today, the U.S. Senate Appropriations Subcommittee on Financial Services and General Government Chair Chris VanHollen and U.S. Senate Committee on Small Businesses and Entrepreneurship Chair Ben Cardin, both in Maryland senators, issued a letter to the U.S. the SBA Administrator Guzman, urging the agency to process pending COVID academic injury disaster loan EIDL program applications using available funds. Last week, the SBA announced that the deadline for existing borrowers to submit applications, rehearing, and appeals would by May 6th. Yesterday and May 5th, the SBA alerted borrowers that the agency would no longer be accepting applications one day ahead of its own deadline schedule due to lack of funding. By the SBA's own admission, there may still be funding available for transfer to meet the program demand, to meet the demand that is in the SBA, to meet the demand that you have going forward with your applications. The senators urged the SBA to use its transfer authority to accommodate borrowers who want to submit for modification, rehearing, or appeal. So if you're in that area, they're urging this money for you as well. The senators wrote, by prematurely shutting down the program, the agency appears to have prioritized its own administrative needs over the thousands of borrowers that await the decisions of their applications. Furthermore, it has done so in a way that needlessly confused borrowers and raised expectations. I'm going to go over that letter with you right now. What they're saying that Guzman did is, we know that they said they're going to pull $300,000 from the funds and put it towards an SBA program to go forward in pushing the EIDL loans to go ahead and get the administrative set up in order to take the money from us. I gave a tweet on this the other day. They're taking the money from the small businesses and giving it to the SBA, giving it to themselves. Basically, the money they're saying They're giving themselves the money instead of giving you, the small businesses, the money. Now, let me go over this is the letter that actually came out, and I want to thank DeSales Miami, a friend of mine who is on this program, who is also fighting for his EIDL loan and grants that the SBA he's been going through a crazy time, as most of you have been trying to get that loan. So I'm going to go over this the letter that was sent to Isabel Guzman so that you all have a clarity on what is going on with this administration. Or I could just read it from VanHollen's website, but I'd like to go to the United States, the official note here that was written and given to Isabel Guzman. Let's go over that. So here we are, guys. This is the letter that the senators have directly sent to Isabel Guzman, and I'm sure Isabel's read it by now, so I'm sure they're figuring out what they're going to do about this problem that exists with the SBA loans not being given out and being stopped as it was stopped. Not a good idea, okay? Isabel, that was a very bad idea. Let me read it for you so you guys can get clarity on what is going on regarding your money, okay? Here we go. Honorable Isabel Guzman, this is the letter directly to her from the Senator VanHollen and the Senator Cardin of Maryland, where is actually also where the SBA is located in Maryland, as most of you know. We are writing to express disappointment in the small SBA's decision to close down the COVID EIDL program. Hope you still got your job, Isabel. We are writing to express disappointment in the Small Business Administration, the SBA's decision to close down the COVID EIDL program ahead of May 6th deadline that it announced to borrowers last week. This decision is particularly confounding when, by the agency's own admission, additional funding remains available for transfer to the EIDL program under the authority of Section 90006B2A of the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act of EIDL, which means there's funds elsewhere that you were supposed to pull in from that infrastructure bill that was supposed to be given to you had you run out of money. We've appropriated money for this. We put it in there, and you just stopped the program. Bad idea. By prematurely shutting down the program, the agency appears to have prioritized its own administrative needs over those of thousands of borrowers that await decisions on their applications. Furthermore, it has done so in a way that needlessly confused borrowers and raised expectations. True. So they're saying that you removed the money. You shouldn't have did that. The money was over there. You took the last of the bit of the money that was in, that was supposed to be going out to the people, and pulled it into your own administration. Bad idea, Isabel. Over the past week, the SBA sent notifications encouraging existing borrowers to apply before the program closed on May 6th. By announcing that the program was out of funds on May 5th, prior to the application deadline, the SBA has misled thousands of struggling businesses into believing that funding for EIDL loans would be available, which they misled me. They told me that EIDL funds would be available. They literally came out and said, EIDL funds, we've got enough to cover the rest of the applications in there. Cool, great, thanks. Now we can let the people know. We let the people know, and now what do? Even the senators are saying, what? What do you mean there's no money in there? There's money there, and they're pulling it for themselves, so was a bad idea. I'm going to go further. Furthermore, if funding does indeed remain available that could be transferred under the authority of the EIDL to serve borrowers in the EIDL loan program, SBA should exercise that authority immediately so that pending applications for modifications, rehearings, and appeals can be processed and funded. Those are the people who were said that could not be funded in that last email that we got from the congressman. So here we go once again, taking it and juggling small businesses and confusing everybody on which way is left and which way is right here. Is the money there or is it not? This is good news, though. This is really good news. So finally, once again, we can raise our head up and breathe a little easier today. Isn't that great? The administration's request in the president's budget for $320 million in transfer authority from the EIDL Targeted Advance Program has not been approved by Congress, and it is not within the administration's authority to prejudge Congress's intent by setting aside funding for the program administration when eligible small businesses have yet to be served. Your eligible small businesses out there that have not been served, that's where this $320 million extra should be going, as well as the money in the EIDL. Considering that the SBA transferred $500 million it transferred $500 million. That's $500 million. It transferred to its administrative account less than 2 months ago under separate authority solution in the section EIDL. So from the same account that they were supposed to go get more money from to give to you, they're also pulling money to take for themselves. And the senators have had enough with it, I believe. Right about now, Guzman's in trouble, people. So let me go ahead and read this and finish this up so you guys can get on with your day. And happy Mother's Day to you guys out there. If you mothers are listening today, happy Mother's Day. I hope this message finds you well in the small business arena. So considering that the SBA transferred $500 million to its administrative account less than 2 months ago under the separate authority of Section 90006B2B of the EIDL, the decisions to refuse to tap funding that could be used to keep EIDL program operational is that much harder to comprehend. It's not. So hopefully you're here right now and you're still here to check out this last bit of information that I'm about to give you, the last bit of the note, which is very, very important. The best part of the note right here. Let me just put that up. Okay, and I'm going to scroll down. And I just read, be used to EIDL program operational is much harder to comprehend. Let me go to the bottom of this note, the letter that it was signed by Ben Cardin and VanHollen. And right here we go. Drum roll, please. Thank you. Okay, and it says, we expect your agency to take swift action to make all available funding accessible to eligible applicants immediately and look forward to your prompt response. Signed, Ben Cardin and VanHollen. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you get this money. I really do. And apparently the money is still being fought for. We can see that come back quicker than we are hoping to expect to see them have to go back to the Senate, put a new bill in, blah, blah, blah. But they're saying money is out there. They may be able to go grab this money. And they're saying they're looking forward to a quick response from Isabel to make this funding accessible and eligible to you. Nice, huh? Thumbs up. It's not over yet, guys, and I just want to say that we are going to continue keeping you updated and posted on this most recent information. This is a good day for you. I hope that this message finds you well. I hope that you all like, subscribe, and click that notification button so when I get this information out, more information on this, you can get that information in and know exactly what's going on around here. I want to give a shout out to Jason McElholm as well. He's continuing this fight, and I want to say thanks a lot, brother, for all you're doing. And all you guys out there, once again, Sales Miami, good job on you. I want to thank you for bringing this information to the forefront. And yes, it's accurate, it's true, it's legit, and I hope you all have a fine Mother's Day. And once again, small businesses, hang in there. We're going to make it through this together. Once again, we are coming strong. We're getting stronger and stronger as a group. I'm getting so many subscribers on this channel lately. It's just been humbling. I would just like to say thank you all for liking, subscribing, and I hope that this information can help you move forward and prosper and get those payments that you are needing to get for your small businesses. Once again, thanks a lot, guys. And somebody say, hey, we still want our 10K.
Somebody give it to me. Somebody give it to me. Somebody. Yeah.
Somebody say, hey, we want a 10K.
Yeah.
Hey, we want a 10K.
Yeah.
Hey, we want a 10K.
Yeah.
Hey, we want a 10K.
Give it to me.
Me and my friends, we like to play this game. Some call us annoying, but we think it's a shame. All find time to chat and go live and get with the House and Senate on the phone and online. We even tweet the press when we feel like we're stuck on Bill
S513.
They'll say you're out of luck, but I think that it's time that they hear our voice, and then we say it louder because it's our choice. We say, hey.